All right, welcome back to another episode of House Battle. Today we are talking poor people in San Diego and Las Vegas. $700,000. We're going to see what we can get. Two cities, two houses, one decision from each of us. That's what's happening. Just like always, I don't know what's going on. I'm taking this tour for the first time. The audience is taking this tour for the first time. You've seen a little bit, so you can help guide us through, see what's going on here. Let's get into it. Let's start with San Diego. This is what I'm looking at. $699,000, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet. Not a lot of house for the price, but let's see what's going on. We've got
that is kind of what you get in San Diego.
Absolutely. We got curb appeal. Hit me with it.
In San Diego, if you are buying a $700,000 house, you are kind of considered poor.
Yeah,
it is
100%. So what are your thoughts?
Rich
what are your
people
thoughts on
area. I like
curb
this
appeal?
house. I think it's cute.
This feels a little 1950s to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge fan of the color. Maybe if you change the color, I could get on board. I like the wood flower boxes or what, I don't know what those are called, but whatever that is.
I love those.
Like that.
I don't mind the color as much.
I don't like the color of I don't like this color. I also don't like, I do like this tree. I like this tree a lot. I'm a big fan of having nice trees. I think it's just it's a nice touch to have. But I'm not a huge fan of the color of this house. The curb appeal for me is a little bit lower than it is for you. But let's hop inside. Let's see what's going on. Interior design, San Diego, California, $700,000. What do we got? It's a wood door. It's fine. Don't really like the paneling.
It is a narrow entranceway.
Narrow house. It's 1,200 square feet, and you are getting basically none of them in this entryway. Not a bad kitchen.
I think this is an incredibly cute small kitchen. I like how simple they kept it.
Right off the entryway. On your right, as soon as you come in the entryway.
Yes.
It is.
So it is a little closed off. I like having the different color cabinets, and I don't mind the color personally.
The color is fine. Ooh, it's not quite. I spoke a little bit too soon. The color would have been fine, and maybe it still could be. It seems a little overwhelming now that I see the other side. I think on just the original side, it looked fine. They need to paint this wood. This looks better because
there's more white, right? And then you go over here.
Too much over here.
And there's too much. I do like this backsplash, but I don't like it with the colored cabinets.
I don't like the backsplash. I hate the hood of this stove. This hood throws this whole thing off. But it's not a bad use of space. It's a pretty decent kitchen. It's not huge, whatever. Yeah. But, it seems like you got a little bit of storage here, all those things. I mean, you got 1,200 square feet. You're not storing, gigantic things. Decent open here. Goes into kind of a small microwave there. Kind of interesting. I would have liked to see them continue that. What do you call the wood paneling? What do you call that?
Shiplap.
The shiplap. I would have liked to see them continue that shiplap over here. And keep that kind of color scheme to make it feel like one space. I think
that's like a really cute design feature that makes you feel like you are in a smaller home, but they've done a lot with it. I don't know how to explain that. A lot of smaller kitchens end up having shiplap.
Yeah, but they didn't continue it here, so it makes it feel smaller. It would feel like a much bigger room if you continued it. But it's not bad. I mean, it's fine. You have the thing. It's, there's a lot of light here. Again,
it goes directly outside from the eating area.
I don't love the sliding door. Not that I hate sliding doors. I just don't like the look of this one, but it's not bad. But coming off that kitchen, so you come out of that kitchen, you got a little fireplace here. This isn't bad. This isn't a bad.
Yeah, you come into the living room.
I don't actually hate that. I don't hate that wall. I like those built-ins. That looks pretty nice. Actually the brick doesn't look terrible. Usually I don't like that. But the brick actually looks decent. It's got a nice mantle. They've done a very nice job with that particular wall. It's kind of a statement wall, not exactly a statement wall, but it's sort of a statement wall. And now they continue the shiplap over here, and I don't understand. I don't understand why they didn't just continue it over by the kitchen. That doesn't make any sense.
I agree.
But you've got this nice. They did a good job with the curtains. I like those curtains, and that opens up into a pretty nice little backyard. It looks like back there.
It does. It looks really nice.
And they've done a good job of not
Um,
overstuffing this little tiny room. It's basic,
Yeah.
but it works. It works. And that looks like that chair swivels, so you can actually watch TV from it.
Yeah.
You can kind of go back and forth
Fair
and do
point.
that thing. That's a good touch. This bathroom, it's not bad. Maybe if you change the curtain, I might be a little bit better with it. But it's not bad. It's not a bad little. Again, it's a small house, but it's not a bad little thing. That sink looks incredibly small. I have a problem with the size of that sink. I think I'm going to hate.
Like, not even
my
the
hands.
vanity, it's the sink.
No, it's the sink.
Inside the vanity.
Actual sink. Yeah, the vanity's fine.
Yeah,
no,
fine. I'm tracking with you, and
the
I
sink,
hate this.
I can't fit a baby in that sink. That's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, if I can't fit a small child in a sink, it's too small. That's a fact. I'm surprised that you don't like that mirror. I will be honest.
Really?
What if it was a little bit higher? What if it didn't come out?
I know. I don't like it. I don't like.
It looks like it was like built into the wood. Like they cut the wood to. It looks like that wood.
I think that it would look better if they hung it better, but like it, I hate it.
I honest to God, I'm shocked by that. That seems like a thing that you would like. So I can't believe that you don't
even know what that means, and I'm offended by it.
This is
the first bedroom.
This isn't bad. This isn't a bad little bedroom. It's not a bad little place. I mean, if you can get, again, it's not huge. You're not going to love it. It's not, you get a little bit older. It's not great, but I mean, that's a full size. What is that? It looks like a queen on the bottom of that.
Yeah.
Or something like that. I mean, it's obviously bigger than a twin, so it's a decent sized room. You got a little space in there.
Yeah.
It's a nice little office. It's a good, you get a little light.
Yeah.
There.
So this is the second bedroom.
Oh, okay. But they're obviously they're using it as an office, but but it looks like a decent
size.
Small.
Like I mean, it's a nursery. It's a spare bedroom.
Yeah, you can do a lot with that. You can do a lot with that. They've done a decent job. There's a lot of good light in there. Good light in here as well. This master, good light. I don't like these curtains a ton. I'm not a huge fan of the wall color, but that's really a preference thing.
I think that they've done a decent job. Really well.
Yeah, they've staged it very
look light. It makes it feel like you're at the beach. It fits with like being in San Diego.
Yeah. I'm not a huge proponent of having curtains and blinds. I think that's a weird look. I don't really like those blinds anyways, but it's a weird thing to have blinds and curtains, I think, in my opinion. I think it should be one or the other.
I think that a lot of people just have curtains for the look of the curtains. And
but then it looks like shit when you put blinds in. I think it looks terrible. Like they go in different directions. The flow is not right. I don't care why you do it. It doesn't mean it looks good. Like you can have all the reasons in the world. There's obviously some reason that they painted this house the color that they did. I don't like the color. It doesn't make it right because you tried it. Like, hey, well, I had a reason behind it. All right, well, so did a lot of bad people in history. They made a lot of fucking terrible decisions. It doesn't necessarily mean that you did it right.
I think that this might be a closet.
With mirrors on it? Is that what that is? Okay. All right, it's fine. I don't, it's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea, but it's not bad.
I think that this little barn door this is cute.
I like that barn door. It kind of looks nice in the bathroom there. They've done a decent job. The tile on that bathroom, or the flooring, is pretty good. I know it's not tile, but whatever that's called. What do you think about this mirror on this one?
I think it's considerably better than the other one. Okay. I'm not really a big fan of circular mirrors in general. I kind of hate them. So I don't really think they look great.
This isn't bad. This isn't a bad use of space.
No,
this is it's a bigger sink. The sink is fine. The wood looks fine.
Matching. This is a small bathroom, and honestly, it doesn't feel that small.
I like the storage there.
They didn't overstuff it,
No, that storage is nice. They did a good job of sneaking in a little bit.
It's only one sink, but this little storage is nice.
They've done a really good job of sneaking in that storage.
The shower that they built in. It looks really nice. So this is the backyard.
Oh, fucking pergolas. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess maybe in San Diego it's fine. It probably doesn't rain a ton in San Diego, but I don't understand. I literally don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Either have your head covered or don't have your head covered. It makes no sense. It's so stupid. but it's a
I
great
think this
outdoor
is a
space.
nice backyard
It's a
for
great
San
outdoor
Diego.
space. It's a
You are
really
going to be
nice
able to
outdoor
be out there
space.
like 90% of the year.
It looks like a pretty new fence. That's a nice. I mean, it just looks nice. Like it looks
Yeah.
pretty nice. Outside of the house isn't bad. That chimney looks pretty good. So all right. So there's some positives here. There's some positives to this house. I mean, 700,000 is pretty small, but I like. I kind of like what's going on here. I like San Diego. I like seeing what's going on. So all right. So let's hop into Las Vegas. Let's see what we get in Las Vegas. All right. So curb appeal, Las Vegas. We got 4 beds, 3 baths, a considerably large. This is over 3 times the size. It's 3,650 square feet for $700,000. What are you thinking? What are you feeling on curb appeal for this one?
I do not care for this house.
It looks very deserty. It looks sort of hidden. It looks sort of cookie cutter. I don't like the other one had that nice tree. And
it was like a statement tree.
Yeah, this is too much. There's too many different types of bushes. I don't like what's happening here. It's sort of fine. It's sort of short. It looks like the neighbor has a nice tree.
They would have. They also did. They have some desert elements, and they have some elements that aren't necessarily tropical. And if they had done more of like a small succulent garden type, landscaping, which I've seen before, it looks really nice and clean.
Honestly,
it would have gone better with their house.
I think what they need to do is just get rid of this big fucking bush in front of their door. The one on the left is like palm tree looking bush, or maybe that's a tree. Maybe it's just a really short tree. I don't know. I can't tell. But I think if they got rid of that, like that,
yeah,
right
and
there,
they also have another bush next to it, which is also a weird.
I think they need to get rid of those two things in the front. It doesn't. I think once you get rid of that, everything will look fine. But I don't like this garage. I don't like this whatever. This isn't bad. This is kind of interesting. Where am I here? What is this? Is this the entrance way?
So I think that you go through this
right there?
gate right here, and then I think that you have some space to
I like that.
It looks pretty.
I like that.
It reminds me of something you see in Italy.
Yeah. This is very Italian.
It gives you a very like regal feeling as you're entering.
I like that a lot. Absolutely. This is fine. I mean, whatever. It's an entryway. It's not my favorite. The marble's fine.
I don't really care for it. I think it's really ugly. I don't like
stairs.
this
Did you see the stairs
wall
going
with
down?
The stairs. Yeah.
Stairs going down immediately is kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird thing. Like it's not necessarily bad. It's just sort of unexpected. Like you don't see that in a lot of houses. So it kind of throws me off a little bit. I don't know how I feel about it.
There's a lot of like marble.
This is a big. Yeah, but that's very Vegas though. It's very Vegas of it. Like I'm not a huge fan of it, but it actually doesn't look that bad. Like this whole thing actually doesn't look that bad, and it is a big open space. Like you open that door and look at what you're seeing. Now you are getting a little bit of pull since you are getting a little pull in the way. But again, that's a very Vegas thing. That happens a lot in Vegas.
I feel like they built the poles into the aesthetic of the house, and it matches. Again, fun. I just don't care for this half ledge with the open glass. I think that it honestly would have been better without it. I know that they're doing that to open the space.
Wait. You're saying don't have anything there? So you're saying just have an open fucking hole in your ground that goes to the basement?
No. I'm saying do a solid wall instead of having this open glass space. So it's kind of looks just like the wall in front. It would look fine. They're trying to open the space. The space is big enough. They don't need to do that. And so now it just looks busy.
Yep, totally agree. All right, so we're hopping through. It's a big space. It's a nice space. Kind of an interesting mantle there, whatever, but a big, kind of big living room area, decent height.
I don't understand the blinds. You can take those out.
Yeah, well, I think once you drop them down, that might look okay. Whatever. Kind of a weird. They got a lot of different colors kind of going on here with these.
They do.
With this wood. This is not good.
No.
But it looks like it's looking through to the kitchen. Maybe is that what's happening here? Is that looking through maybe to a kitchen?
The fireplace, or
the fireplace, both.
It's like a Passover. It's like a pass-through cutout. It could be.
That's not bad. Okay. I mean, this is fine. Like,
if you look from this way, it's not as bad. If you look from this way, it becomes a little bit more distracting, but not bad. I like that the window's kind of a slight bay window. It goes out.
Yeah, but it looks out into a nice backyard. So that's fine. All right, so that's there. it's a huge space. This is a really big space.
I wonder, is
Um,
this on the other, I don't know where
that
that's
was
on
the
the
other
other
side.
side of that
Yeah,
room.
yeah. What's happening? Let's get into that kitchen though. I want to see that kitchen. I'm
Okay,
very
this is the
interested
other
in
side. So there's
seeing.
a pass through between the two big rooms.
Oh, so they have two like big ass
Um,
living rooms. There's a
yeah, so
lot of
this
blades on
looks
those
more like a
fangs.
family room. This looks better and more cohesive going into the kitchen. You know, you'd spend most of your time here. The other one would be like more of a formal room. I
Yeah,
don't know what you would
I don't
use
like
it for.
this.
It's weird.
I don't like this wood. The wood color's not great. They should have gone with the darker
No.
wood. But it's kind of a nice feature having that fireplace that looks through. You know, having that pass through is kind of nice. Um, where? Yeah, okay, so we're not even in the kitchen yet. All
So
right, so I
that
mean,
was the
there's the
kitchen.
kitchen.
This
What
is
is
part of the
this?
kitchen.
Oh, that is okay. All right, well,
Yeah.
this is sort of interesting. First of all, that I don't know that microwave seems really high.
It's high and then it's
Just functionally.
very far away from everything else that you would want. So you'd have to walk
Yeah,
over to the microwave.
that's
And
sort
I
of
think you'd
weird.
put a table over here. But then
Yeah,
you would lose fun. You couldn't walk through this door. I'm not sure how often you'd want to do that, but
I think the functionality
it
on that
looks,
would be fine, but it's just the wood choice is bad. But if you change the wood color, which I know is not easy to do, but if you change the wood color, this would be a nice. This they got the nice recessed ceilings, a lot of cabinet
they
space.
do.
The island isn't bad. Once you put a table in there, the island will feel a little bit bigger. It'll feel more proper size. I kind of like this. I kind of like the stove. I kind of like what's happening there. Like the wood, or like, it's sort of like an open. I don't know. It kind of feels like a restaurant almost. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't like that the refrigerator is too small for that cutout. I think
I know
it
that was
looks like
actually
it's too
something
small.
that, and that looks like a fairly large fridge too.
Yeah, it's a
You
big
would
cutout.
literally, I think you would need to fit it would be like in an industrial size fridge
Yeah, which you should
would
get
be the
honestly
only thing.
if you're doing one of the. I think it would look great. I think it would look fantastic in here.
Yeah, no, I mean they have a nice fridge, but if they filled that space, it
Yep,
would look amazing.
I agree. I agree. All right, so again, more of the kitchen. The kitchen's fine. The kitchen looks nice. What is this? This is a bedroom, I
I think this
assume.
might be a bedroom.
I like this. It's going off the back. It's a big space. It's kind of nondescript, but it's got a little bit there. There's a little something.
Yeah,
It's not bad. What are they going to show us the bathroom at all in this place?
I don't
I'm
know if there is a
curious. So this
bathroom in this
connects. Well,
room.
no, no,
If
it's
this
not.
is
I mean, this
considered,
obviously isn't an ensuite. This is, that's that kind of connects to the living room area there. All right. Whew. This is something. I hate these mirrors. Not a fan. Get rid of those. I don't like the shower. It looks pretty cheap. I'm sure it's not, but it looks cheap. That gold trim looks very cheap. This is
yeah,
very like
it's
70s,
dated, is
80s,
what it was.
90s.
At one point, it was not a
Yeah.
cheap shower.
But
Uh,
I
I don't
like
like
the
the frosted
shower.
glass cubes either.
No, no, no. I hate those. I've never been a fan of frosted glass. I think frosted glass looks like fucking garbage.
I don't know
Um,
who was ever a fan, but
but
poor choice.
I I kind of like that tub. I like the step. Gives it a little something. There's something about this. You're gonna have to redo it, but there's some bones here. There's some bones to this place. I
And
like
there's
some of the
definitely
bones.
plenty of counter space.
Plenty of counter
Um,
space. I don't like the cabinets, but plenty of counter space. There's something here. There's something here. I hate it, but I don't hate it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's a good size. It's really big.
yeah.
All right. Well, you're not going to be able to reach anything in the top of this. This is completely non-functional. You can't reach a fucking thing up there. I don't care how tall you are.
Yeah,
You just can't do it. Manute Bowl couldn't reach those. Um, but it's fine. But it looks sort of empty without this clothes. You're gonna have to hang a full rack of
yeah,
clothes at the bottom. It looks sort of empty. This is a closet where you would have to fill it in order for it to look fine. What am I
yes.
looking at here? What is this?
I'm not entirely sure. I think
What
it might
is
be one of
this?
the bedrooms, but I don't know
This you
what.
just have too much space at this point. Like this room is just you have too much space. This is not good. I don't know what they did here. I don't know what this stuff is. I guess maybe it's a
Like
bedroom.
it's an open wall, so I guess is it
Like maybe a media
possibly
room
like
or
an
something.
entertainment
Yeah,
media room, which I
but
still
it's not.
I
It's not good.
want a
It's not
door
good.
for that.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like that. Like soundproof that room or something. Uh, Okay, I mean, another decent
I don't
bedroom.
know. Is that like a room within a bigger
I don't
room?
think so.
I
I
don't
think this is a
know.
hallway. I think this is just a hallway with some
Okay.
storage.
Here's a room that looks like a room in any
It's fine.
house.
Yeah, it's fine. The windows are fine. Whatever.
Small
All right.
closet,
Yeah, for a kid
another
or something.
room,
All right. Yeah, another one for
kids'
kids.
room,
They're fine.
another generic
Um,
bathroom.
yeah, not a bad size for the kids or something like that. Decent windows up top. I guess you get a little light in there. It's not bad.
And then this is I don't know, this isn't the same one, right? No, no.
No, this is a different one. That's the one that was
This
off
is the
that.
third one.
It
This is
was
the
it was
last
off that
one.
hallway. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're going downstairs
So
now. So
now
we
we're
do have a
going
basement.
downstairs. I hate this
Sort
carpet.
of American
Uh,
flag star situation. All right. Keep going.
yeah, I think that it could go somewhere, but to have it go down the stairs, I don't like
No,
that.
I agree. Keep going. Let me see. Let me just see. All right. So this is a big space.
It
This
is
is
a
a pretty good
large space.
size. This is a really good size basement. You can do a lot with this. This is really nice. Um,
And it
you're
still
gonna have to
looks
redecorate.
like
It's pretty dark. You're gonna have to redecorate it, but it's
I was
not
yeah,
bad.
I was gonna say it still looks like there's
Um,
a lot of light coming in, but their choices of a dark carpet and a dark ceiling have
yeah,
made the room darker.
yeah. No, totally agree. Totally agree. You gotta fix
Which
that.
I don't know if
But
they
it goes
did that
outside.
because they had
It
like
goes
a
outside.
huge media room. If they might have had like seats and stuff set up, and that made the room
Yeah.
super dark.
But
I
either
don't
way,
know.
it's not a good choice. I don't care if it's a media room. It's not a good choice. I agree with you. Like you need more light in there, or to make it no light at all. Like one or the other. Okay, I guess I'm a little confused. What the hell was I looking at the start? What off that living
I
room?
think it's
Where
this.
is this
I don't
below
know
what I'm
where
looking
this
at?
is.
All right, I'm super confused. But go. All right, so go. I don't know. Let's go to the pool. I like the pool. This is nice. I mean, it's a little upkeep or whatever, but it's pretty nice. I like this.
No,
I
I
like this
mean the
backyard.
landscaping in the back, I think, is
Yeah,
more balanced in the front. It looks nice. It
yeah,
feels
totally
kind of
agree.
tropical, what you want in Las Vegas.
Yeah, totally
They've
agree.
thought
I like
of
this
the
backyard.
fact that it's going to be hot, so they have. I
Yep.
know that it's kind of an eyesore, but I like the functionality of having the slight covering. I mean, you can spend more time outside with that in
Mm-hmm.
Las Vegas than without.
Yeah. No, I like this. I
Um,
like this backyard quite a bit.
Looks like they have a
This view
hot
isn't as
tub.
good, but that's fine. Um,
Nope.
I agree that it is a bit of an eyesore that having that thing, but I mean, but it's a nice backyard. I mean, obviously it's around the
I
pool,
know
like
if you
that's
want to
so you
use
got to be a
it,
pool
you pay
person,
for it. You
whatever.
gotta
Yeah,
sacrifice.
no, it's fine. I mean, it's 100%. It's fine. Um, so that's it. So that's Vegas. I still can't figure out where that basement led to, whatever, but doesn't matter. So that's Vegas. Oh, that's Vegas at night. I actually kind of like that. That's kind of nice. This
Yeah, it looks
pool party
nice.
central. I like that. This is great. This is a great view here. So all right, so that's Vegas. We got Vegas. We got San Diego. $700,000. San Diego. That's getting you 3 beds, 2 baths, just under 1,200 square feet. In Las Vegas, that's getting you how many beds was that? It was 4 beds. Yeah, 4 beds, 3
Mhm.
baths, over 3,650 square feet. Much bigger house. Obviously, you live in a different location, but we're not talking what city we want to live in. We're talking purely living space, inside, outside, the house specifically, taking into account maybe some weather, maybe some things like that. But we are looking at the house. What are we going to decide? We got 2 houses. It's time to conclude, to judge, to determine the winner of this house battle. Who do you got? San Diego, Las Vegas, $700,000. What's your choice?
I want to say San Diego.
Okay. Why? Why? Hit me with your reasoning on San Diego. Maybe you'll sway me here. Maybe you'll sway me.
Okay. I felt like the interior, although it is much smaller, I felt like all of the space was used a lot better. I just feel like in Vegas, there's a lot of wasted space. And yes, you do have the pool. But I'm gonna say this. I know that you're not supposed to take a location, but I mean in San Diego, you're so close to the actual ocean. And then I know maybe you can't factor that in, but I am choosing to factor it in because of the water feature. There's still a backyard in San Diego. It looks nice. I just don't like a lot of the space options. Half of your square footage that's going to make the Las Vegas house is downstairs in an incredibly dark basement, when you already have 2 upstairs living spaces. I just feel like at that point, I'm paying again. This is another situation where I feel like I'm paying for an aesthetic that I don't care for at all. And I'm going to have to wake up every morning. I'm going to have to walk into the kitchen that I have bought and be like, I just don't care for much of any of this. And I don't have that as much, although it is smaller in the San Diego house.
All right. Well, you literally went against the rule that I just said that we were
I know,
you
but I
factored in the
felt like
ocean,
it
which
was
doesn't make any
pertinent.
sense. It literally is not
to-
pertinent because we literally just had that rule. I literally just said it. That's actually
Okay,
one
well,
of the
even if
basics
you
of what
take
we're
it
trying to
away,
do.
I feel like I don't
Which is
like
fine.
the design features.
Which is
And I
fine.
think that-
Here's the problem for me is I like a lot of what's happening in Las Vegas. The pool, whatever, is fine. I actually like the house quite a bit. I don't like the design choices. The problem is we're not talking a budget of fixing some of this stuff and all of those things. We're talking if I'm plunking down $700,000, what am I buying? I think under those circumstances, I can't buy the Las Vegas house. I think I have to go San Diego because that Las Vegas, there's so much work that has to be done. This wood has to be replaced, all of that stuff. I like those spaces a lot. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it, but you do have the nice backyard, both pretty decent entertaining spots in San Diego. But San Diego has, it's relatively functional. They've done a pretty nice job. The outside is pretty decent. The yard is decent. They have some nice stuff on the inside. I like what they've done. So I think I'm going to have to agree with you. I think San Diego is the winner. And if I had a budget, I would probably go with Las Vegas, but that's not the rules that we're playing by. It's only $700,000. You buy it as is. And so I got to go with San Diego because I just really, there's a lot of stuff on interior design choices that I don't like about Las Vegas. So that's it. That's it. $700,000. You and I both with cash would be living in San Diego. That's the choice. If you have thoughts on this, you got other places you want us to check out and compare, you want some help deciding on your own home purchase, you can hit us up on the email. You can comment on the video. You can hit us on email. What's the email?
info.housebattle@gmail.com.
All right, so you can hit us up there. If you're watching on YouTube, we do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please, subscribe and comment and whatever, and like and all that stuff. But also, tell other people about it. We do appreciate it. Spreading the word does help us out quite a bit. So thank you very much for stopping by. We will be back next episode with 2 more houses, 2 more cities, deciding between the 2 of them. House battle. Come back next time. We will have something new for you. Until then, stay safe, and we will see everybody then.